Alright. Fucking episode 2. I'm gonna jump into the fucking heat of it right here. Because all I see on any social media right now is this Israel-Palestine shit. And I said yesterday, doesn't matter, fucking 0 views, so I'm talking to myself, but it's gonna get a little political. But I feel like that's just real. I feel like if you talk to anybody in fucking real life, that's the fun thing to talk about because it's interesting. But I'm going to try to tie it back into the financial side of shit just because I think that's a huge part of it. And my question is, does anybody give a shit? Because I have a feeling that if you have a real strong opinion and you're not directly involved, it's because you got a lot of money and you got time on your hands. You're bored. You ain't got nothing better going on. You ain't got nothing to worry about. So you take that up as the flag you want to fly or something like that. Because my thought is, I'm doing all right. I don't have no serious problems or nothing. And I just don't really give a shit. Because it doesn't impact me in any way. I'm not saying that you should discount anybody just because obviously you're not being empathetic to the situation or whatever, but it's like I said, it doesn't impact me. If anything, I look at it and I'm like, what are we doing? Giving money away to somebody else? Fucking send some tax money somewhere else? That's all I see out of it. And I feel like that's most people. But I don't know if you'd say that. I don't know, you might not want to say it. Depends where you work, I guess, maybe something like that, but I mean, most people I feel would say that and they wouldn't mind it, wouldn't care. Because does it really fucking matter? Like, the thing I've been seeing all day today is all these protests at colleges. And it's like, what the fuck are you doing with your day? I just graduated college 2 years ago. I didn't have time to fucking be doing nothing but just studying. I got an engineering degree, so maybe it's a little different. I don't know if these people are in like business degrees or fucking liberal arts degrees or something like that, where they got a lot of time on their hands to fucking protest. You fucking protesting? I went to Ohio State down here in Columbus, in Ohio, and it's like, I don't know, there might have been some protests there. I don't know if there was anything like that. I don't remember. I definitely didn't fucking go to any. I don't know if there was one ever big enough to impede my way to class where I would have been like, well, fuck, there's a bunch of people in the middle of the oval, so I gotta walk around them. But I don't think so. I think I remember Ben Shapiro coming to talk, and people went to the union or something, and there was like a couple hundred people telling Ben Shapiro he sucks. And it's like, who gives a fuck if he came to talk, I guess, but what's it matter? But like, you're so bored you're gonna go out on a fucking Wednesday, Thursday night in the middle of the week and go hold up a sign that says fuck Ben Shapiro? Is that all you got to do? I had fucking math homework to do. I don't know what the fuck. And if I wasn't doing homework, I'm hanging with my fucking friends or whatever at the house. I'm not going out to the fucking union, stand around there and chant shit. So I don't understand that side of it at all. But granted, all the ones I've seen, all the videos of this shit I've seen is, I think the main one that's been showing up is Columbia in New York, and it's like, I don't know if they're Ivy. I don't know if they're an Ivy League school, but my immediate gut reaction to hearing the words Columbia is in college is like richy rich preppy shit. I don't know if that's necessarily true, but has triggers the same thing in my head as like Harvard or something like that. Either you're super super smart or you're just rich and you get in that way. And it's like, so what, you got a bunch of rich kids protesting shit? And it's like, okay, well, whatever. But I feel like if you're just a regular fucking person, regular college student even, what the you got time to do that? You got time? You got money just to be doing whatever? You're not working your you don't have a job. You don't have a job to do. If you're not doing homework, you don't go to work instead to fucking make some money to pay for your school. You're gonna go out there and yell. And these ones are getting a little bit more wild. They're fucking getting a little squirrely out there, hitting each other and shit. A couple videos of people getting their heads busted open, but I guess that'll happen when you got a bunch of college kids with like, well, I don't know what they got, pipes or something, PVC pipes, hitting each other with sticks, chairs and metal barricades and whatever. And then you got cops fucking taking these college kids and fucking RKOing them into the floor. But it's like, I just don't know. I would love, I might just go ask, I don't know. If I asked my immediate people that I would talk to, my family and shit, there's no way my brothers would ask, what the fuck are you talking about? They wouldn't know what's going on. They have no idea. I guarantee that. I'll give them a pass. But I'm trying to think. My dad, maybe, he watches the news. He'd be like, yeah, I heard about that. But I don't know anybody. Well, I'm from fucking rural Ohio, so I don't know any Palestinian people or any Jews. Not that I know of, or it's been obvious to me that they claim that either way. I think I might have been the darkest kid in our high school. Like, there's no fucking, it's pretty non-diverse where I grew up. And it's like, I'm fucking quarter Mexican, and that's the most racial shit we got going on where I'm at. So these cities are obviously a lot different, but I don't know, it's turned into this weird thing where it's like, not in real life obviously, but I think on social media and shit, it's like, what's your opinion? And then obviously it's like, if you disagree, you're an evil person. And it's like, what about just don't care? Because I feel like that's where most people would be at. I looked it up right before I started this. It's something like 14%, or no, it might have been 12%, 12.4% when you Google it in 2022. Population, 12.4% of the US population lives in poverty. I don't think anybody who can't fucking pay their bills gives a shit about what's going on with Israel and Palestine. Palestine. I don't know, Palestine. I don't think they care. And I don't think the other 87% really care either. I'd say there's probably 5 to 10% of the whole thing, of the whole population, that really have a strong opinion about it. And I'd say they're also in the upper income brackets, or at least grew up with money. Because I just don't think people have the energy to care about some shit like that. The only thing they see, maybe, is people fighting, so that'll draw some attention, because everybody loves watching fucking people get the shit beat out of them on the internet. So that's different. But that, and maybe every time our fucking government just sends more money somewhere. I know they're building a pier to deliver supplies. Cool, 300 million or so. Just gonna drop that off. It's not like wherever you're from couldn't use a little money. I don't know. Does Flint, Michigan have fucking... Is their water still fucked up? I don't know. I'm driving over fucking potholes right now. There's one right there. We could maybe use that here. I don't know. Wouldn't want to help our country first, maybe. It seems like that's a rational thing, but then I feel like people get all up in arms that you don't want to help other people. I don't know. I'd rather help our people first, then we help everybody else. I think that makes sense. I feel like it's not that complicated. But I honestly don't know that much about the general conflict. I know they've been fighting over there since, like maybe the Bible? Probably before that. I'm sure there's some written old historical text from before that, scrawled in a stone tablet where they've been fighting. Two groups of people from the same area fighting. Never would have guessed that. It seems pretty simple that they have a disagreement they're trying to settle. And it's, I guess the only conflict is that we basically just bankroll Israel, as far as I know. But honestly, I don't know. With the way we fucking send money everywhere, we might be bankrolling fucking Palestine too. I have no idea. But either way, I don't think it's a good look. It's like, oh, you got people struggling here, can't fucking feed their kids on food stamps and shit, trying to get scrape by a little bit, and then we just send, here's a couple billion, here's a couple $100 million. In the grand scheme of things, I guess it's not that much. I mean, the government spends what, like $4 fucking trillion a year, so they're sending fractions of percents of money to other countries, but still, I think it could be used here one time. Might help our shit out. I don't know, I think there was a bridge in Baltimore that just collapsed. Maybe fix that first. Anything. Doesn't seem that hard. Seems pretty simple, honestly, but I don't know. I don't understand it. And I think that ties it in pretty good with the financial aspect. I don't know where anybody else would stand. I'm still waiting to see. I just want to get one comment on one of these videos so I can talk to somebody and be like, what the fuck? Am I crazy for thinking like that? I'm not. I know I'm not. I know there's multiple people out there that think the same way. Or, like I said, they just don't think about it because who the fuck has time to think about that? Nobody. Like I said, I'm doing these videos because I got to drive an hour. And I listen to YouTube all day. So I heard about it a couple times already. I mean, it's been going on for, what, a couple months. So it's not like it's just started. But the college stuff seems to have just kicked off. So we'll see where that goes. I don't know, they call it rioting, bro. It's not rioting. I don't know. Rioting, college kids rioting. I feel like rioting's a little bit, you're tuning it up a little bit, but okay. Call it a riot, I guess, if we want. But the Columbia kids occupied one of the buildings or something, and then they don't have food. It's like, they obviously have no idea what the fuck they're doing. I don't think it's like that kind of organized. They're probably on a fucking, in a WhatsApp message, organizing their protests. So it's like, who really gives a shit? I don't think anybody cares about that either. Protests, congrats, you're on fucking college campus, protest it out. If you asked, I don't even know if you walked, maybe New York would be different if you went and asked a random person on the street, yo, what do you think about this? They'd maybe have a strong opinion one way or the other. Big city. I don't think if you came down into Columbus, Cleveland, I don't know, we only have two big cities, Cincinnati, unless you caught a Jewish or Palestinian person, I don't know if you're going to even get in. They'd be like, yeah, I don't know. No comment. But I'd be curious to find out, honestly. It'd be wild. Besides that, I found a couple things out from yesterday's video. One, audio, not that bad. Hopefully it gets better when I get the mic set up. I'm gonna set a mic up here in the sunshade. See if I can get a little better. Because the road noise is still pretty bad. I found not that bad at capturing the audio though, just off its regular speakers, especially since it's faced the other way. But I don't know. Got to get a profile pic on the YouTube channel and a banner. I think we'll figure that out, but we'll see. I don't know. I had to shave the face up because the fucking beard looked awful. So maybe this will, at least at a minimum, this will give me a reason to keep my face trimmed up, I guess. But I don't know. We got to figure out still to edit. That'll be this weekend. I'm gonna learn how to do it this weekend. And I'm gonna start splicing little clips or little headlines in here and there, probably. I feel like that'll make it a little bit better. Break it up so you're not just staring at the road behind me and me. But I don't know. Yesterday's video, I feel like I watched it back one time to see how it sounded. It don't sound too bad. I feel like it came off as more negative than I meant it to, but it's whatever. I don't think it's that bad. I think shit's pretty good, honestly. I feel like the overall view is that it's bad, but I feel like that's wrong. I think it's pretty sweet. I don't know if that's just my life. I feel pretty good about it. I mean, we ain't at 10 out of 10 yet. Nothing's perfect all the time, but I feel pretty good about it. I obviously hope everybody else feels that same way, but I know they don't. But don't let social media dictate how your life is, I guess. Don't let it influence you too heavy. It's not, I feel like it's just not real life anyway. But it's fun to talk about. Fun, I don't know, we'll see. Gotta learn how to cut shit out. That's what I'm gonna learn how to do. But I don't really feel like editing either, so I think that's the end of this one. I got another fucking 30 minutes of a drive home. So I'll think about that and maybe watch a couple YouTube videos about fucking Israel, Palestine to see why they're fighting, see if I should care or not. I think I'm gonna stick with not caring that much. I don't think it's worth the effort. Except for the part where you take my tax money and send it somewhere else. But I don't know. If somebody watches this, leave a comment, let me know how you feel about it. Catch you guys tomorrow.